Welcome back to another Star Mini Gaming YouTube video. This is a kind of different topic video that I wanted to put out there. Most of y'all know, number one, that I own a small little retail shop that opened up recently and carry GW products. And number two, many of y'all are probably aware that GW has begun to discount bundles and do different various things that most people would consider much more of a positive trend from how they've operated in the past few years. And a lot of that can be attributed to the new CEO taking the company in a different direction, which is obviously a good thing. And it's nice to see, some community positivity towards the company instead of all the internet hate that we've seen so much for GW. And for those who maybe are still a bit skeptical, thinking, I'm not sure that I can trust GW. When's this trend going to end? I want to encourage you that I think that it's going to continue, and speak on, I guess, some more evidence why. So, the other day I received an email saying I was getting another order coming in that I hadn't actually ordered, and I was like, didn't show that it had charged me anything, and I talked to my trade rep about it, and he basically said that all the stores were getting it. If you're not familiar with the little secret, and I'm joking about this, but your local hobby shop, if they've bought into GW anything significantly, they get product support for free, which basically means that they can get starter sets to run demo games, they can get terrain, they can get different various things that they feel will help to promote Games Workshop's products in their store, whether it's running events or helping to improve sales or whatever. They can get different amounts for free depending upon basically what size of a retailer they are of GW products. And even for a store as small as myself, it's a pretty significant amount. But in addition to that, I received today the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormcast Eternals Battle Tome for free, and a brief card from GW, and I'd like to read it verbatim to and then talk about it and how I was involved with this. I'm not claiming that it's my or my fault that something good's happening, but let me read it and I'll explain. Thank you and congratulations on a successful 2015, and here's looking forward to an even more successful 2016. We recently carried out a survey, and about 400 stores responded to it. One of the things that people asked for was a demo copy or samples of products to promote sales, especially when the product is very different to previous releases. With this in mind, we would like to send you a Warhammer Age of Sigmar Battle Tome free of charge. We are sending the best selling of these so far, which is the Battle Tome Stormcast Eternals that came out in September of 2015. Thanks again for your help this past year, and we are looking forward to another great year in 2016. Now, I was one of the stores that participated in that survey, and I said almost exactly as they quoted in this, that if there was any positive change that I could make, because they basically asked, in the comments section of the surveys, you'll often see what's any suggestions for how we can improve as a company to help y'all in carrying our products. And I had said demo copies, because they had asked right after the Betrayal of Calth set, and I said I can't really afford right now to buy a store copy of the starter set for myself, especially if I don't know that it's going to directly generate sales in my area, and that it can be hard to introduce the brand new games like Betrayal of Calth to more of a local area that maybe the players aren't as plugged in online or don't watch YouTube channels of this kind of thing or whatever. And so that having demos really helps, because it allows me to demonstrate the game to people. I have a few customers of Age of Sigmar that started playing the game and got interested in it because I was able to run a demo game off of the starter set, which was part of the product support that they sent me when I initially opened up my store. So demo sets are obviously a big thing in terms of just helping people to learn about a game and to generate interest in it. So, obviously GW didn't have to do that. Obviously, that's an expense that they're incurring. You can debate whatever you want, like, in terms of, whether or not that's like a greedy thing or whatever, like underlying motives. But fact remains, it's a big change. I'm grateful that I got into retailing GW products when I did, just because with this new CEO, everything seems to be trending in the right direction. So that's just one more positive thing I wanted to put out there. Maybe if you weren't quite sure if you could trust GW yet, that's just, in my opinion, one more piece of evidence that they are heading the company finally in the right direction. So a little bit more positivity out there on the internet, because there's way too much negative. But until next time, this is James, and happy gaming.